You're listening to Hollywood with Jordan Morona and David Waugh on LA Talk Radio. Here we go. Welcome back to the Hollywood, the hottest show on the radio. And we're going to give Angelina a call right now. Hopefully she'll pick this up.
Yeah, let's do it.
God, I hope she picks up, Dave.
Looking at me.
This is going to be a really,
right now.
This balloon is going to be deflated.
Hello? Oh my gosh.
That her?
That is the one and only Angelina. What's up, baby girl? How you doing?
How are you?
Good. We got Jordan Morona here. We got Andrew Rochelle. We got Eric Sanchez studio, and you got me, JD. What's happening, baby girl? Everything's good?
Yeah, good. I'm going to the recording studio right now.
No way. Wow. Yeah. You know what? We were just playing your song on here. We have
awesome.
We have it pumping on every break. We brought it in the intro, and it's hot right now.
Well, because it is a hot song. It's hot.
You know, it's funny. It's funny. A lot of people want to diss on my song, but in reality, you know, they're still listening to it. So obviously, you know, it's good, you know?
Exactly. It sounds good. It sounds really good. And that's the thing. People can hate on it, but look at these songs. I mean, they're doing the same thing to Kesha. They're doing the same thing to all these popular songs. And this one's just the next of the bunch.
Yeah, definitely.
So thank you so much, first of all, for jumping on the line with us on Hollywood.
You're welcome.
So what do you plan on doing with this music career? Is this going to be what you do now?
You know what? I love, like, you know, music, and I've loved music my whole life. And, you know, basically being on Jersey Shore just opened the door for me, basically, to try my music career out. And, I mean, you know what? The first song, I'm Hot, I mean, it's just basically like a stepping stone for me. You know, I've never made a song before, so, if it's not, like, the best song out there, obviously it isn't. You know, it's just basically something for me to learn from and just keep going from that point on, you know?
Absolutely. So did you go out and did you get the production people for this, or did people come to you and ask you if you wanted to sing?
No, people came to me. You know, I had a lot of different offers, and they were like, you know, do you want to do a song? And I'm like, I don't know. And then, you know, I know that I could sing basically decent, you know?
Yeah.
And all I need basically are vocal lessons, and then I'm starting to do that now. And basically, I went, you know, by the microphone, and I started to just do it, and he gave me a rhyme and, you know, verses, and I just sang it.
That just came out the first time?
Wow.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I did the verses 3 times in total, and that was it.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when he gave me
that sounds like a natural, doesn't it?
Yeah. The rap part I did 3 times, and that was it.
Wow, that's unbelievable, and it sounds so good. It sounds so professional.
Thank you.
When can we expect you? Because I know right now you're in the studio working on another track. When can we expect your next single?
When's the album coming out?
You know what? I'm actually just starting the new one today.
No way.
So, yeah, today. It's, you know, and basically it's from a guy. There's another guy that I'm doing it with now. He lives on Staten Island, where I was born and raised. And you know what? It's definitely like a club beat. It's different, and I think it's going to be out pretty soon. I'm going to try to record some today, and then I'm going to learn a little bit later. And, you know, I'm just going to keep going from this point on. I love music, so I hope that my songs can just get better and better, and I could learn from, like, my, you know, mistakes from other songs and just keep going.
Definitely. Now, what do you think your roommates from the Jersey Shore would think about this?
You know what? My roommates from the Jersey Shore, they love to hate on me no matter what I do. I mean, they don't want to see me happy. Yeah, they just definitely don't want to see me happy. So anything that they could say negative, they'll do, because that's just how they are. They're just all negative people.
Wow. Yeah.
What's next for Angelina? I mean, do you have other stuff on the works? Do you have a spin-off of stuff from the Jersey Shore? Are we expecting an album in 2011?
You know what? I actually just filmed a pilot. And, you know, I can't really discuss what the pilot's basically about, but, you know, it's a lot of drama. It's crazy. And, you know, it's definitely something that people will look forward, you know.
Wow. So is this a reality show, or is this like a pilot of a drama series?
Yeah, no, it's a reality show. It's definitely, you know, focusing on me and things that happen to me and, you know, my life now. And there's a lot of things that are in the pilot, and it's really cool. I actually watched the pilot like last week, and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
That's awesome. So obviously it's not. I mean, I know you're not supposed to talk about it, but it's not the same cast as the Jersey Shore. This is a completely different show.
Yeah, it's definitely a different show. Nobody from the cast is on it, thank God. I mean, I'm happy to be away from them. To be honest with you.
Right.
Like, every day I live my life, I'm so happy just to be solo and just be my own.
Wow,
now.
to be free from all that.
Yeah, it was definitely hard to live with those people, and you know what? I am me at the end of the day, and like I'm happy that I'm just doing me right now.
Yeah,
you know?
and it must be hard too, because like on shows like this, and you're probably doing all these promotional things now for your music. You probably get asked about that every day, and you're not really able to move on.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm still kind of like, under contract with like whatever, MTV and stuff like that. But
yeah.
At the same time, like they have to understand that I need to live my life as well. And
you gotta
like,
do
I
your
need
thing.
To keep going. Yeah, like it's like, I'm in a contract for like a year or whatever, and it's like at the same time, it's like, okay, how do you live? Like how do I go make money? I need to keep branching off into other things. I can't sit there and not have a job for like forever now, or for a year until that contract's up. No, I got to do my thing right now.
Right.
So that's why I have my lawyers and stuff like that working on basically getting out of the contract and doing my other, my own thing.
So you're trying to get out of the Jersey Shore contract in total?
Yeah, you know what? Like not even out of the contract completely, because I don't know if you could do that, but my lawyer's working on it. But basically getting me, an okay to do other shows and stuff like that. So far it looks pretty good. So that's why I filmed the pilot, and now we're just talking to different networks to try to sell the pilot to different networks, and we're going to see what's going to happen. My production company has meetings next week and the week after.
Right.
So I'm praying,
Yeah, and people love watching you on the Jersey Shore. I mean, you were a giant part of why that show was so successful. So hopefully that pilot gets picked up.
What's about the dating scene for you?
I'm praying. Let me tell you, I'm praying. I really hope that another network's going to love it and want to put that on their network, because it's definitely going to have people watching. I mean, people love to hate me. People are going to love to watch me. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you've definitely done well with that villain status.
I know. I can't believe I would have never figured in a million years that I was the villain. Like, if you meet me in real life, like,
sweetest person.
I am such a down to earth girl, like JD, like but like
the sweetest person.
I just feel like it's so weird, but at the same time, it's kind of cool that I'm the villain. I take it in for what it is, and I just live my life.
Speaking of that, because you did get to be the villain in that house. I mean, has anyone explained to you that you really were secluded in the house? I mean, you were pretty much emotionally abused in that house. You were shut out of relationships. You were presented as the outsider. I mean, has anyone talked to you about that?
Yeah, well, you know what? It's funny that you say that. The whole cast, they actually think that they didn't do anything wrong. Like, I swear to God every day, like, I'm like, did I do anything wrong? And I just think about it. And I'm like, no, I was just being myself. I walked in. It was really hard for me to actually, like, say, hi, I know that you were wrong. I know that I was wrong, but let's move forward, because it was me against 7 people. And it's very hard to be in that kind of situation. It's not easy. So basically they're saying that, if I would have walked in the house and said I'm sorry and basically kissed their feet, that they would have accepted me for who I was.
Well, it seemed like there was always going to be something why you were pushed out as the outsider.
I know, and then you know what, they don't want to admit that, and I'm like, you know what, you would have never accepted me regardless of what I said to you or what I done, or even if I would have apologized from Jump Street.
Right.
But they're like, no, we just didn't like the fact that you didn't come to us and apologize. I was like, but why did I have to apologize? You were all talking about me. I was talking about you. It was vice versa. It was the same. All mutual,
right?
And it's just like they think they're better than me, and that's just how it was the whole time.
And you could see it, especially. I mean, in the infamous letter debacle.
Yeah, the note
that shall now forever remain, famous in the minds of millions of Jersey Shore lovers. But I mean, it's true. You did not write that letter. You were just as much a part of that letter as Mike was, or Vinny was, or a fly on the wall in that house. You got taken. You know whose fault it was.
Well, it's funny, when I filmed the after show, with JWoww, she came on the stage, and I was sitting in, on the corner, and Vinny was in between me and Steve, and they had that whole thing like, oh, you hooked up with both of them, and that's what they were asking Vinny. And then all of a sudden, JWoww comes on the stage, and she's like, you effing wrote the note, but you gave all the information for that note. Every single sentence was from you. And I looked at her, and I was like, is she kidding? Like, I think that she's so, like, delusional that she believes her own lies.